Okay. So before I start, for those who were watching last night, I want to just apologize for the interference. My internet went out twice. The first time it went out and I was like, oh shit, how am I going to fix this? Oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this live chat again. And then it came back for a few minutes only for it to go away again. So I had to abandon that live chat. And it was going so well too. It was a really good Let's Watch Something episode, and then it went to shit. So for those who were watching last night, the Let's Watch Something, I just want to apologize for the technical difficulties. It was beyond my control at that point. Nothing I could really do. But I did my best, though. I did my best. But with that out of the way, hey guys, the Black Critic Guy, and welcome to another episode of BCGmail, where I read the letters that you guys send me to my P.O. box. And this is going to be a really short episode because I only have, let's see, 2 postcards, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters to read today. So we'll be getting through this really fast. And then after this, I'm going to be on Anime Uproar's channel. He has a series called Rant Cafe where he gets like a series, or not a series, he gets a group of people to talk about certain subjects and stuff like that. So I'm going to be on that. So technically this video is more of a promotion video for that one to join us for Rant Cafe. Oh, and also to make up for my foible last night, you will be getting a new anime review out at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So do stay tuned for that. I saw a movie today. I saw Fences. Great film. I'm going to be doing a review of that later on tonight. And I also plan to see Silence tonight. I want to get 2 great movie reviews. I want to watch 2 great films. And then I'm going to watch 2 shit films. After seeing Silence, I'm going to watch Monster Trucks. And then I'm going to watch The Bye-Bye Man. Totally not looking forward to either. But what the fuck you going to do, right? But yeah, so I'm going to do that. But enough of that all talk. I got to see some of the comments. I look forward to Rant Cafe stream one night. I have to work the closing shift. Oh, that sucks, Baconator. I wish you could have been there to see me get angry with all the special guests with Anime Uproar. Apparently, Brian, I keep saying Brian's, Bryn's fandom's going to be there. Simply Rose is going to be there. A guy named Anime All Day or All Day Anime is going to be there. So don't see Split. Unfortunately, Aaron, I am going to see Split. And I'll explain why I'm going to go see Split after I do the letters. This is going to turn into like a mini live chat. So I'll answer questions after I'm done reading the letters. But first, let's get these letters out of the way, shall we? So this is the first postcard, and it's a picture of the Florida key lime pie. And the first thing he says is, "Looks delicious." I hate to break your heart, Robbie Z, but I don't like pie. Never been a fan of pie. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I was on vacation in Key West last week, and I saw this card. I thought of your fat ass. Nice. Very, very nice of you. I normally live on Boynton Beach. Thanks for the polar shit puke cinema. It was funny that you couldn't tell if you were drunk. Hey, do you think they should cancel Supernatural? All the best, Robbie Z. Do I think they should cancel Supernatural? In my opinion, yes. It's kind of ran its course. But I know my friend Lainey would be terribly heartbroken if they did. She loves that show to death for some reason. I don't know why. We've talked about it millions of times. And even to this day, I still don't understand why she likes it so much. But that's just me. All right, next postcard is from Boca Raton, which probably isn't from Boca Raton, but who cares? Hello, BCG. I enjoyed the puke cinema of Polar Shit. It was hilarious. Is the hangover still with you? Yeah, my hangover is still with me after 2 weeks of it being gone. Yes, it's still with me. Oh, come on, man. When did you send this? Anyway, if the DVD is salvageable, you should sell it on eBay and try to make a small profit from it rather than blatantly destroying it. Who the fuck wants to buy Polar shit? I would. The audacity to think I could sell that thing online and it would make a profit. That to me is hilarious. No, I would not. Why not make a few bucks instead of, since you have endured watching that garbage, make the movie work for you in that sense? Again, who would ever buy Polar shit on DVD? I'm surprised that one person bought Polar shit on DVD. I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to save the world from having to see it. I'm going to destroy it. Well, it's too late. The world has already seen it. We can never get rid of Polar shit. It's in the realm of existence. It's too late for us. But I'll do my best to keep it from being seen anymore. Did you damage your TV with it? What was the outcome of that? Happy New Year. Gratefully, John G. P.S. At least you got 100 or 200 plus likes for that puke cinema. I mean, 200 plus likes ain't gonna get me a new TV. So, okay. Well, that gets that out of the way. So we only got 6 more letters to go and we're done. Okay, well, this is from that Deadpool guy. So probably just gonna be a bunch of gibberish again. Oh. Did I rip the? No, I didn't rip the letter. Cool. All right, I was just making sure I didn't rip the letter. I tend to do that sometimes. Okay, putting that there. All right, Deadpool guy, what do you have to say this time? Pikachu with Adam the Deadpool guy and Mew with Black Critic Guy YouTube show in 2017. Okay, cool. I feel like he doesn't have much to say ever, you know. Oh, by the way, Trevor Jones. Did I get your letter? Why, yes, I did. Yours is the last letter I'm going to read, actually. All right. Next one is from faithful subscriber Tyler Good, a.k.a. TG5455. 2016 wasn't that bad. It was okay. And I think he went on a whole spiel on Facebook with me about how he apologized for not understanding why 2016 wasn't a good year. It's fine if you don't understand. Tony, I'm surprised that you're going to see another M. Night film, especially considering your long-standing beef with him. Well, I too was surprised, but at the same time, I like the concept of Split. I think out of all the films I've seen from him, this is the one film that actually intrigued me. Sixth Sense never intrigued me. Unbreakable was great. I love Unbreakable. The Signs never intrigued me. The Village never intrigued me. Lady in the Water looks stupid. The Happening looks stupid. Last Airbender. What do you make after that? Devil didn't look that interesting. Fucking After Earth looked like garbage. And The Village also looked stupid. This is the only film he's made so far that actually caught my attention. I was saying to myself, you know what? I like that concept. A guy with multiple personalities who kidnaps these girls. That's a good. I like that. It seems like an interesting concept. All right, let us read Tyler Good's letter, and he sent to 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? Okay, how you been? Been taking a long break from anime watching and tried something different. That is watching Family Matters. My 2 nephews had the best Christmas. They went through, you spelled through wrong. They went through a lot of stuff in 2016, and I'm one happy uncle. Me and my mom got them a lot of stuff like toys, and more toys. Plus a movie called The Secret Life of Pets. They liked it. What I got this year were my fixed laptop, Sailor Moon S Part 1 on DVD, Sailor Moon Crystal Set 1 on Blu-ray, and Uncharted 4 on PS4. Here's 2 questions. Number 1, any thoughts about the film industry in 2016? Wasn't their best year besides Deadpool, but they need to get better on making the movies watchable than making the people go crazy about something pointless and stupid. Number 2, do you love Gabriel the mailman? Because I do because he sends me a letter as well. Okay, so to answer your first question about the film industry, I worry for the film industry because I feel like where they're going down a dark, destructive path. And they've been going down this path for years now because they're so keen on staying inside the pocket, taking the safe hits. That's all they do. I mean, all they're doing is building franchises and keep on rehashing old things, and a lack of creativity is being shown. And it's not just one studio that's at fault for this. All of them are, you know? And because of this lack of creativity, a lot of the quality of their films suffer. They're so keen on trying to establish franchises and build these shared universes like Marvel. They're trying so hard to be like Marvel. And the thing is, they start to desaturate the quality of their films and also the appeal of these films. I personally feel like a lot of the backlash against the DCEU is the fact that they're trying to be just like Marvel, and it's a little too late. You know, Marvel got the ball rolling because they dared to take a chance, and the chance paid off. DC, they weren't willing to take chances. They stayed in the pocket. Hell, they even stayed in the pocket with Batman v Superman and all that shit. It's all in the pocket. So my thoughts about the film industry in 2016 is that they played it safe, terribly safe, and it blew up in their faces. Hopefully, later on down the road, I don't expect them to be taking any chances this year, but later down the road, hopefully they can take some chances and get back to making quality films. That's what we want to see. You're going to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Of course, Noel. Who's not going to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Come on, we got to see that. Is anyone listening to music while watching this? Wow, okay, comic book fan cast. I guess I'm so boring you have to listen to music. Okay, I see how it is. Hope you and your family and the subs had a Merry Christmas and a better 2016. Tell Ben Chuck to stop being a naughty little Grinch for me. Peace out. I will be sure to let Ben know that you said stop being a naughty little Grinch. All right, so this one and I believe this one are troll letters. So we're just gonna have to find out. Tony, you should do a puke cinema with The Last Airbender. Ooh, I like that idea. You know what? I just might do it, and I'll let you in on a little guilty secret of mine. I actually bought The Last Airbender on DVD. My intention was when I bought it, I was going to destroy it immediately. I was going to do this whole elaborate video where I have Dragon Ball Evolution and The Last Airbender, and I was going to find a way to figure out how to destroy it. But it's been in my drawer for years. I haven't touched it because I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to destroy it, and I don't really have the energy to do it. So there's that. No, I care. I'm watching and paying attention. Sure you are, comic book fan cast. That's why you're listening to music, am I right? Why don't you and Sonic Seed Ryan just get the hell out of here, okay? You're not welcomed. Leave now. I'm just kidding. I see you, Sonic Seed Ryan. Welcome. You bought it. I know, Ray. I know. It probably was the worst purchase I ever made. It was idiotic of me, but you know what? It happened. It happened, you know. All right, let's read this troll letter. I've got a feeling this is a it even is so self-aware to go as far to say, I got a feeling this is a troll letter. Black Critic Guy, before reading basically every letter nowadays. Not every letter, only letters that look something like this and like this. If you put your name on the top, I don't expect you to be a troll letter. If you don't put your name on the top, I do suspect you to be a troll letter. Oh, Kawaii Cupquakes. Hello, welcome. I got to get ready for work. Bye. Okay, take care, Baconator. It was good. I'm glad you stopped by at least. That's good. All right, let's see what this guy has to say. I'm legit, so don't let the above quote fool you into discarding my letter here. Worked hard on it, actually. I hate those trolls too. Hi there, Tony. I like your channel a lot, and I watch every BCGmail. Do you have a big ass sweet tart hoedown? Did you have a big ass sweet tart hoedown on New Year's Eve? In a diabetic shock from it, still in a diabetic shock? That doesn't make any sense. I thought you said you worked hard on this. Love the sweet tarts myself, though Rolos and dark Milky Ways are in the running as well. Where do you stand on Raisinets? First off, I hate raisins, and I absolutely hate Raisinets. I think they're disgusting. Anyways, why didn't you review Swiss Army Man? Having seen it myself, I actually believe it to be the worst film of 2016. Whoa! You think it's the worst film? A lot of people praise that film for being inventive and original. And for me personally, I wanted to see it, and it looked really good. So I'm more disappointed that I didn't watch and review it either. Yes, surpassing even that film, which should remain nameless, with the notion in it that building homes in the Arctic was a good idea. Swiss Army Man is not worse than Polar Shit. You take that back. It's not worse. That is a fucking lie. I don't know. No. Daniel Radcliffe can forget any of my patronage in the future just from agreeing to do this film based on its premise alone. Harry Potter can make himself disappear into a cloud of smoke forever for all I care now. I was always more of a Pansy Parkinson. What the hell is that? Pansy Parkinson guy anyhow. Do you have a personal favorite Harry Potter character? Last question. Why do people keep sending you pictures of guys on toilets? Who started that? Have a great 2017. Rick from Jupiter, Florida. Or Rich from Jupiter, Florida. All right, well, to answer your question, I don't have a favorite Harry Potter character because I don't like Harry Potter. I don't understand why people have such a huge love for it. It seems like such an average magical type film, and none of the characters ever resonated with me. As for who started the whole picture sending, I don't even remember anymore. I do remember, I think it was either the third or the fourth BCGmail where I got it, and it made me die laughing. So I think you might want to reconsider your opinion on Swiss Army Man. I know everyone's entitled to their opinions. That's totally fine, and everyone has different opinions on different things. But I think you need to watch it again through a different lens. Sometimes you need to see a film again to truly understand it and appreciate it. Like I was one of those people that didn't understand 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I hated it when I first saw it. I thought it was a piece of shit. I said to myself, I don't get why this film gets praised so much. Why is this film so great? Then I saw some reviews. I heard other people talk about it. Then I went back and watched it again, and I'm like, you know what? This isn't that bad. I think I was just too hard on it. And it does deserve to be called one of the greatest films ever made. I mean, Stanley Kubrick doesn't make shit films. I can't think of a single film he's made that wasn't meticulously done. Even the ones he made back in the 40s, which I can say are his weakest films, but they are serviceable films. He didn't become an auteur, in my opinion, until he did Dr. Strangelove. That's where I felt like he made a huge change in his tone and how he directs. And Dr. Strangelove is one of my favorite films of all time. So yeah, Swiss Army Man is not a bad film. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what exactly it is or what it has, but trust me when I say that it's not a bad film at all. All right, thank you for the letter, Rich. See, look, you put your name at the top, then I won't think that you're a troll letter. Now I know that you're not a troll letter. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Now this one is, I have no idea, but he says sorry about the tape because he put fucking a lot of tape on this for some reason, but he's sorry about the tape, guys. He's so sorry. Okay, so let's see what this is. It looks like a huge ass document. Oh Jesus, it is a document. How long is this thing? It's not that long. Okay, let's go ahead and read this letter now. Yet another BCG letter dot text. Dear Tony the BCG, this is Adam Baldwin. No, not the famous one. First of all, I'd like to say I'm glad you liked my letter. As I said in the poem, it took some time, so I'll open up this letter with some facts about the poem. Originally, it was going to be more personal, but I didn't want that much information about me being online. Fair enough. I don't have an account on any major social networking sites. When I asked High School DxD versus Girls Bravo, it was going to be High School DxD versus Kiss X Sis, but I figured that answer was too obvious. Besides, you had the same problems with DxD and Girls Bravo, whereas Kiss X Sis, yeah. I was originally going to have you wake up in the Haima's body between Yakumo and Harima. He meant to say Harima. He left off the R. Harima's body between Yakumo and Eri, but I thought it would be more entertaining if it was you. I also was going to have Tenma walk into the room and see the three of you, but I decided that would be a bit too much. I find it hard to believe you've never met a tsundere in real life. I have. My grandmother is one. Real life tsunderes can be very hard to manage. I can believe that. I mean, I may have never seen or met a tsundere in real life, but I don't deny that they might be out there. So let's see. As for Haganai and Oregaru, just look at the premises. An antisocial outcast is forced to join a club with two girls who are in love with him. Haganai was extremely popular in Japan enough to get its own live-action film, so of course someone would hop on the similar train. Of course, Oregaru went a different direction. Many people thought of it as Haganai Jr. back when they were both relevant, but of course, it's not really the case if you've seen both series. Well, I mean, okay, yeah, antisocial outcast, but the thing is, in Haganai, the main character, he is a antisocial outcast because people label him as such. Whereas the main character of Oregaru is an antisocial outcast because he makes himself an antisocial outcast. And as for the two girls that fall in love with him, I mean, we don't get hints of any feelings from, who's the other girl? It's not Yui, it's, oh, fuck, what was her name? Black-haired girl. You don't really get a sense that she likes the main character. She might respect him to a certain degree, but truly she doesn't form any feelings for her until this, or him. Doesn't form any feelings for him until the second season, where it's more blatantly shown. In fact, I would more or less argue that the second season is more like Haganai than the first season of Oregaru. Oregaru itself is a unique romance anime in that it is very subversive and more or less a critique on the romance genre. That's why I personally like it now. I think it is very interesting to see how they tackle that in Oregaru, where Haganai is just a generic rom-com. It follows all the beats of a harem ecchi romantic comedy anime down to the fucking bland main protagonist. So Yukino, thank you. One toe up, toe down, Sasquatch, and Miyako. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. But yeah, I don't see the comparison. I think they said it's from the same creator. Like Haganai was made by the same person that made Oregaru. So, but other than that, I don't see any real comparisons between them. All right. I'm sorry for the lowly troll guild. I'm sorry the lowly troll guild sent you polar shit, indirectly making you break your TV. Yeah, I know, that sucked. Oh well, hopefully you can get a new one soon enough. I'm not affiliated with them, by the way. Please make a video of you destroying it, preferably with a glowing 1,000 degree knife. I mean, shit. If I could buy something to make a knife glow at 1,000 degrees, shit, I would have a new TV right this very moment. But I don't like jumping on bullshit trends. I think that's idiotic because it doesn't last long. When you jump on trends, it just shows that you yourself have no backbone and you have no creativity. So you just gotta go and jump on what's the popular thing now, and I'm not that type of guy. I keep it real. I give you guys my full self, I guess. I don't know how to word it. Enough of the poem. Let's get back to originality. My sister got my dad Alexa for Christmas. That thing where it's like, Alexa, can you turn on the TV? He's having some fun asking her silly questions like, does anybody really know what time it is? That's a song by Chicago, in case you don't know. I actually did not know that. She's more A than I, if you catch my drift. Artificial than intelligent, I got you. Still fun to have around, though. Anyways, Tony, I think if you want more Patreon donors, you should promise goal rewards for when you get X dollars a month. Right now, you get 87, but why not make a goal rewards? Like, for example, if you get $10,000 a month, you could promise to do a 4-hour review of School Rumble or something. Ooh, that's a brilliant idea. I like that idea. I might actually do that. You could use the money to get a new TV. Anyway, remember when I asked you if you'd rather watch Pulp Fiction or X episodes of School Rumble, and about a year or so in a live chat, 5 episodes of Green or The Gallows? Well, I'm going to do something similar. This time I'm going to include movies and anime with all your ranks, from all of your ranks, all from 2016/early 2017. So he put here, would I rather watch, like a list of all these things. So I'm just going to skip over those. Now for the more proper questions, if you didn't have enough with what I was offered before. Why weren't 5 centimeters per second and Wandering Sun on the year-end list if you gave them both epic masterpieces? Okay, well, they both were anime that I watched in the past, one of which I actually reviewed, and it made the top 10 list of that year. I didn't put Wandering Sun on the list because in 2012, I reviewed it. I gave it a 4.5, and I put it on my top 10 best anime that I saw in 2012 list. So there was no real point in putting it in the 2016 list. So that's why. As for 5 centimeters per second, I didn't put that one on the list because it was a movie. Well, no. I didn't put that one on the list because I seen it before already. And I don't remember exactly if I reviewed it, but I had seen it before. But that's just me. Moving on. Can you do a Let's Watch Something on Funimation's English dub for Danganronpa the animation? As I mentioned in one of my past letters, it's considered to be the worst thing they've ever done. And I know you like the series and Funimation, so I like to see your reaction. It's a good idea. Maybe. I'll put that on the list. Speaking of Funimation, I mentioned in my poem that I find Greg Ayer's voice to be annoying sometimes. Are there any voice actors or actresses that have voices that annoy you? I might get a lot of hate for this, but sometimes I just can't stand Monica Rial's voice. She does that cutesy voice a bit too much, and it gets a bit grainy at times. She's a great voice actress, don't get me wrong, but it gets on my nerves a little bit. Another one is also Lucy Christian. Whenever she does a cutesy voice, it gets a bit grainy too, and it just makes me want to bash my skull in. When she voiced Tenma, I didn't hate her performance, but it was so annoying to the nth degree. But yeah, those are just some of them that stand out to me. I can't really think of anyone else. No guys that I know of have voices that annoy me. I mean, it used to be Todd Haberkorn, but that guy has been knocking it out of the park with his performances. I mean, he could go from being very squeaky and, talking like this to very smooth and calm, and I talk like this now. I'm a menacing threat. You don't want to fuck with me, boy. And I like that. I like to see range in my voice actors. Todd Haberkorn definitely has range. He could be goofy and silly sounding, or he could be stern and serious and threatening. I mean, shit. If you see the guy in real life, he doesn't seem like somebody that will look threatening to you whatsoever. But when he puts on those voices, whoo, he can be threatening. Your worst characters in good anime was an awesome list, but can you do the opposite best characters in bad anime? Since Risa prevented Amagami SS from being an epic masterpiece, we need a character that prevented an anime from being bullshit. That's not a bad idea for a list. I would have to really look back because when it comes to bad anime, I kind of hate all the characters. Yeah, there might be some decent characters, but they're not enough to really redeem the show or make up for it or even be that memorable. I think I can name maybe 2 characters right now who might. No, I can't. I can't think of any. Did you watch any of the Rodney Dangerfield movies that the Lollytro Guild sent you? No. I'm going to save that for let's watch something down the road when I get a new TV too, because I'm going to have to watch it on a TV. I can't watch it on my laptop. And finally, which of the big 3 shonens is your favorite? Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. If we added Fairy Tail, would that change your answer? To answer the latter, no. Fairy Tail would not be my favorite. As for the big shonens, I'm cliche. I'm going to say Naruto. I know it. Everyone likes to hate on Naruto and all that shit. Naruto is the anime that got me back into anime. It holds a very special place in my heart. So I can never really forget about Naruto. I love Naruto, and I hate it at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship with me and Naruto. But at the same time, I love what Naruto kicked into motion. If it wasn't for Naruto, guys, there'd be no Black Critic Guy. Keep that in mind. If there wasn't Naruto, there wouldn't be a Black Critic Guy. And with that in mind, try not to hate on Naruto too much. That's all I'm asking. I didn't say you need to love it, but do consider what doors it opened up for a lot of people. A lot of people in my generation were reintroduced to anime because of Naruto. So, yeah, it's meaningful to that degree. Do I think it's the best anime of all time? Fuck no. It's not even close. But it set the trend to make this a reality. So I am deeply grateful to Naruto. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. And last part of the letter. Okay, before I say goodbye, I just want to say that while I'm glad you're getting rid of themed months, except romance, top 10 horror, Disney, blah, 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 I'm not a fan of removing the stars from your rankings. I understand your reasonings, though, I guess. And fun fact, the Japanese government prevents blood-related incest in most anime, even in hentai. Akisora is part of the reason why this ban is enforced, combined with the fact that adopted siblings can legally marry in Japan. It's a long story. It's more understandable why you see this so often. Sorry for the long letter. I hope to write you again soon. Until then, peace, BCG. Adam Baldwin of the Black Critic Crew. Okay. Well, hey, if there's a mandate saying that they can't be blood related, I guess it makes sense now why they have to do the cliche of, actually, you guys aren't blood related, you know, it's fine. And I'm like, okay, cease, cop out. That's interesting, but I still don't like the fact that you can legally marry an adopted sibling. I still think that's bullshit. Thank you for the letter, Adam. That was a good letter. Thank you so much. 2 more letters, guys, and then we're going to spend the rest of this just answering questions until they message me telling me that they haven't messaged me yet. When the Rant Cafe is going to get started. Okay, 2 more letters. This next one is from Coker10, who's written to me before in the past. Let's see what Coker has to say to us today. BGC. It is snowing here. I decided to write a few lines. Happy 2017. One question. What did you think of Arrival? My opinion, it started off good and ended as a mangled mess. It became like that in the last 25 minutes. I personally loved Arrival. I do agree, though, that the ending is a bit muddled. Even I was kind of like, what the fuck is happening at the end? It took me a while to kind of like get on board with it, but I liked it. I ended up actually liking it. So, yeah, I liked Arrival. In fact, it wasn't it on my top 10 list of the best films of 2016 list? Yeah, it was. I have not seen SW Rogue One yet. I was going to see it today, and I know you said, and I know, like I said, and like I said, again, happy 2017, Coker 10. P.S. I hope this enclosed picture passes your accuracy test. My opinion, it's close, unlike any Yakimo pick I've tried. P.P.S. 1 to 3 inches of snow as expected. Okay. Well, he said he made a drawing, so let's see. I look taller because I'm holding my breath. So he made this cute little Totoro drawing. Thank you. All right, last letter now. And this is from Trevor Jones. Are you still here, Trevor? I'm reading your letter now. So here we go. Let's see what Trevor Jones wrote us, guys. Oh, shit. There's multiple letters. That's a drawing. And this is the letter. Okay, let us read Trevor Jones' letter. Dear Black Cool Guy, sorry I missed your puke cinema of Norm of the North. I was watching my favorite Disney package film, Fun and Fancy Free. Wait, that's a real film? That's an actual film? Fun and Fancy Free? Who stars in that? So to make up for that, I made you a drawing. I hope you like it. Signed, Trevor Jones. P.S. Please review Save Me Lollipop, Soul Eater, and a little Snow Fairy Sugar for me. I will try to get to those, Trevor, once I finish all the things I need to finish. Okay. And then he said he sent me this drawing. Fuck you, Norm, you're dead. And it's my mouth and my broken TV. Well played, Trevor Jones. Well played, buddy. And I see I'm holding a beer. And is that a rod? I can't tell if that's a rod, but it did cause me to destroy my TV, which is heartbreaking. RIP TV, man. All right, well, that's that. That's all the letters that I got. I didn't get many, and I expected as much. I feel like, oh, it's a gun. Oh, it's a gun. Whoops. I thought that was a rod. Tony, will you ever form your own podcast crew? I thought about that, actually. I actually have been contemplating doing my very own podcast, similar to what I did for my radio channel or my radio show back in the day. For those of you who are like old school Black Critic Guy fans, I used to have a radio show where I would do an anime show and a movie show every week. I don't do it anymore because they got rid of the radio station, which fucking sucked. So they haven't messaged me yet about the podcast. So for the next 22 minutes, I'll be answering your questions until they send me a link, and then we can get to that. Do more unboxings. Funny enough, I start doing unboxings on the BCGmail videos because they're basically like mail. They're sent to me and I open them up. It's similar to like an unboxing, but the problem is that my unboxing videos, they don't really do much for me anymore, and I don't really feel inclined to do them. They don't help me grow. Not a lot of people watch them. I do appreciate the free stuff. It's fun. I like it. It makes me happy, but I just don't feel it. When's the next review? Oh, Adam, you break my heart, buddy. You didn't hear what I said at the beginning of this video. So I want to tell him what I said at the beginning of this video because I want him to find out through other means than me telling. Okay. Let's see. Is History Maker still your favorite song in 2016? Yes. In fact, when I was driving to the movies today, I was listening to that very song. It was a good song. Hey, Tony, what kind of fanfic do you want to see? A fanfic of what? Me? A fanfic of my favorite characters? You gotta do a little bit more. You gotta be more descriptive there, Kawaii. What do you mean? Are you gonna see One Piece film gold? No. I don't see any reason to see it. I've never really was a huge fan of One Piece. So I don't feel inclined to watch a One Piece film because I don't feel like it's really gonna resonate with me. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. Uh, do you know Disney made and released package films after World War II ended? I did not. I never knew about. I never knew about that. That's interesting. Have you seen Iorioshi? Yes, I have. Funny enough, I was supposed to review that 4 years ago. I forget why I didn't. I never finished the anime. I do know that for certain. But yeah, I don't remember why I didn't review it, but I have seen it. I thought it was really cute. I like the relationship. I even had the manga at one point. I forgot what happened to it. I think I still have it. I don't know where I put it, but I liked it. You know, sweet little anime. Tony, are you going to the Nintendo Switch presentation in 2017? Why would I? I had no one sent me anything for it, so Let's see. Did you know their ripoff film called Ratatouille? Ratatouille? The fuck is that? Oh, no. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I didn't really do anything today. Think about it. I did nothing today. I did get back from seeing Fences, which I gotta say, really good movie. Hold up, I need to blow my nose. Sorry, I need to clear my nostrils. For some reason, they're so stuffy. Hey Tony, is there any side characters in anime that you consider your waifu? I'm talking about girls that don't get enough screen time. I don't know. I don't think so. Most of the girls that I end up liking are technically side characters. Like Yakumo wasn't a main character until season 2. She was more or less a side character in season 1, and I still loved her. Mako is a main character, more of a supporting role, but not like the main role. Rem is a main character, but not like the main girl. I don't know. I guess so. Yamato is the main girl. I don't know. I'll have to get back to that question because I can't think of a character off the top of my head that was like a side character that wasn't really. Ooh, I wouldn't consider her my waifu. No. I was thinking of this one girl character from Defrag. It was this. She's like the very innocent grade A student that everyone loves, and then she gets roped into all of this silliness, and I thought it was kind of cute to see her kind of like react to the whole thing. Search up Video Brinquil. I have no idea what that is. Tony, would you consider watching Magi? I think you may enjoy it. Is that one about like Aladdin and all those like almost Arabian Nights characters? I've always wanted to see it. I know I haven't got a chance to see it. Tony, will you tweet the link for anime or for Rant Cafe? Well, when they send me the message saying, hey, we're about to start Rant Cafe, then I will definitely send it to you guys. I haven't seen anything yet. I'm just waiting to get the link so I could say, hey, here's the link, guys, because that's the whole thing about this video and why it's titled, I'm going to be on this and this. I'm trying to see. Nope, I don't see anything yet. So, oh wait, found it. Hey, what do you know? What do you know, guys? I found it. All right, you guys want the link? Boom. That is the link to the Rant Cafe podcast. Go over there now. I'm gonna also put it in the description for people who stop by this video after I close it. I'm gonna end this in 6 minutes. Link to Rant Cafe. Link to Rant Cafe. Boom. Save. Is this saving changes? I don't know if it saved the changes. I think it did. I want to say it did. Yeah, it did. Okay. So that's the link to the Rant Cafe that I'll be featured in 15 minutes. So Yeah. Anybody else have any questions? Or by the way, he's lagging. Oh, don't worry. I'm about to get off this thing anyway. Is it a live stream? Yes, frame by frame. It is a live stream. Does that anger you? Do you not like the live streams? What's your favorite cartoon and cartoon character? God, say what my favorite cartoon is. It's kind of a hard one. Maria the Virgin Witch will be good.
Oh, are you sure about that, Bionicle Anime? Are you sure that I'm gonna like Maria the Virgin Witch? Are you sure about that, buddy? Are you sure? I guess someone's just gonna have to wait and see what the new review's gonna be.
Your sound's not working. Oh no! Wait, really? My sound's not working. Wait a minute. No, it's working. I see the levels going up and down. What's the worst cartoon you've ever seen? The worst cartoon I've ever seen? Squidbillies. Squidbillies is the worst cartoon I've ever seen. It is complete trash. It looks disgusting. The characters suck. I have no idea what the fuck is going on anymore. Tony, you will never cease to surprise me. When you review Data Live, you can picture my surprise when you did not mention fan favorite character Kurumi at all. Kurumi as a character never stood out to me. That's the problem. I didn't like Kurumi. It just sucked. Sorry, I wasn't being specific, Tony, but I wanted to include you, myself, and my fave YouTubers. Not sure about the setting. Ooh, you're gonna write a fanfic about us. I cannot wait to read it, Kawaii. And as for a setting, why not a beach? You know, I love beaches. Or you could put it on an island. I love islands. You could put it. What's the worst place I could be playing? Ooh, the tundra. Put me in like Alaska. Make it set in Alaska, and I'm basically like sent up there to do some type of tour, and I'm like, ooh, it's fucking cold up here. And then I bump into somebody. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And I am gonna romance you. Oh. Is Luann your favorite cartoon character? No. She's one of them. I wouldn't say she's like my top favorite cartoon character. I would really have to sit and contemplate like my favorites. You guys put me on the spot here, but I don't know who my favorite cartoon characters. I mean, SpongeBob probably be in the top. I don't know if I would say he's my favorite anymore, but he definitely would be in the top. Shit, I don't know. The Eds are probably one of them. Billy and Mandy, love Billy and Mandy. The characters, not just the show. Billy and Mandy as characters are always an entertaining watch, in my opinion. Tony, I know you like Cars, but do you like Cars too? Cotton Clowns. I actually reviewed Cars 2. I didn't get a chance to review Cars. I reviewed Cars 2, and I hated it. It's terrible. It's a terrible, terrible film. I didn't like the fact that the main character of the film was Tow Mater. I didn't like any of his scenes. He had one scene that made me laugh. And I was like, make me a monster truck. And he turns into a vampire. He's like, ew, what the hell is this? That was funny. Oh, shit. Anime Uproar just sent me a link to the chat. So I guess that wraps up this BCGmail number 17. But hey, the party doesn't have to end here, guys, because I'm going to be featured on another live chat in just 11 minutes. So if you guys want to see more of this beautiful face, why not go over to Rant Cafe? There's a link in the description. So go ahead and check it out. We're going to be ranting about a couple things. I might not contribute that much because I told the guy running the Rant Cafe that there's not much I could really add to the discussion. But if I feel like there are things I can talk about, I will definitely talk about them. So do go and check that out. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for sitting here and hearing me just go on little rants and stuff. Bye, Tony. Thanks for loving my drawing. Always, buddy. Until then, guys, I will see you in 10 minutes. Peace.